What can Bolevsky do from the back row? He's your championship leader, but he's up against a fantastic field here. Hedstrom on the front row with Tupainen. Limitainen with a good start from row 2, gets past Hedstrom, immediately moves up. Tupainen's got it. Anderson coming around the outside. Can he go all the way around the outside? Gets a nudge from Tupainen. Put to the right-hand side. Is that Limitainen? I think has gone off into the Joker lap. He has. But Bolevsky's got him on the inside. Bolevsky with a great pass on the run into the Joker. Out towards the barrier. Inch perfect on the exit as well. Bolevsky's Joker straight back into P4. What a fantastic P5, sorry. What a great start.
Yeah, very good start.
Inside. Litvinenko making the move on Hedstrom. Hedstrom runs the Peugeot just a bit deep. Can he get back underneath him on the exit? He can't this time round. Dan?
Yeah, great start there from who was it?
Bolevsky.
Bolevsky.
The Joker.
Little bit of contact, I must say. I wonder whether it,
The door was open.
The door was open.
I think so. Well, it's the youngsters down front. Tupainen's made a mistake. Has he got a problem?
The crowd goes mad.
So absolutely mad. The crowd's making so much noise here as Anderson sneaks underneath. It's his first race weekend ever in a supercar, and this couldn't be more tricky conditions to get it done. He passes on track for the lead. They've now got to watch the gap back to Bolevsky, who's jokered.
Aren't these guys both 16 years old?
Yes, they are.
Dang! Only 16 again.
I think Hedstrom's hit the barrier on the exit of the Joker there. Into the wet at the top. The standing water is increasing.
Lucas went wide there.
Tupainen goes low. Lucas has run wide. Tupainen back up the inside. Anderson goes again. They're side by side on the run down the hill. Tupainen late on the brakes over the curbs. Anderson slots in, going to get him on the outside. The crowd are going mad here, as are we. Anderson with a brilliant 3 passes on this lap. Tupainen slots into P2, but they're losing time to Litvinenko and everyone behind. Bolevsky wants the gap back to Bolevsky. We need to check that. Wonderful racing in the European Rallycross Championship. Is it enough?
Yeah, that's too close for Lucas to win.
Too close. So Lucas, he's going to have to stay out. He's got to hope that Bolevsky loses some time. Anderson now has got to nail the lap times, Andreas, and not get stuck into a fight with Tupainen. No more mistakes.
That is true. That is true. The 2 youngsters are battling it all out on the track. I know Lucas' spotter, his brother. He'd be shouting at him. Slow down. Slow is fast. Slow is fast. No more mistakes. Come on, brother.
Let's do it. So hard, isn't it? It's so hard.
He's got a gap now to Tupainen after Tupainen making a mistake.
Tupainen makes another mistake in the background, and so does Litvinenko. But Bolevsky taps the barrier and then gets a tap from behind for Litvinenko as he rejoins. It is all happening in this. Watch the gap to Bolevsky.
3.6 now.
It's gone up.
Pouring down. Absolutely pouring down here. It's such
now
a
there's
crazy
pressure
conditions.
as well on the background. There's pressure in the background here. Bolevsky getting contact from behind, and he gets around. So. Tupainen's off in turn 1. Tupainen's off in turn 1. Lucas stays out. So I think Lucas could have gone then. Tupainen hits the wall on the outside. So Tupainen's made left, right, and centre mistakes. Bolevsky is surely going to be up now into P2. So Bolevsky, who qualified 12th place, scraped the final. He's now in the box seat to try and take it off Anderson. What's the gap? 4.6 at the minute.
Are they driving on slicks tires?
I have no idea,
looks like driving on ice.
I have no idea. It's pouring with rain. Whatever's happening out there, it's absolutely fantastic for us here.
The gap's on now. Anderson needs to go.
This time,
he has to go this time round. He will have another lap to go, but you've got to think the Joker lap is the lap that you don't do the most. It's the most chance of making a mistake. So if he goes a lap early, he can still fight him on track.
I would still do 1 more lap.
So Andreas will stay out, Dan would go. What does he do? Alexei Koskinen is in with his brother. He's going to go Joker this time for the attitude in the car. Watch this.
This is the big one. Close.
He comes around the outside. Anderson's got to get it in.
Nice rotation.
On the inside
Great
line.
exit.
It's going to be close with Bolevsky's got better exit speed. Anderson taps the barrier. Bolevsky takes the lead. Qualified 12th straight to the final. There's a lap to go. There's mistakes left, right, and centre, but that's an incredible race by Bolevsky.
Bolevsky has a lot of knowledge. He takes it cool and slow. Slow is fast in these conditions. This is awesome to watch, by the way. Who doesn't love rallycross?
But this is brilliant. I told you this championship's on the up. All the championships are here. You've got to stick with us. We're going to make rallycross as brilliant as it was before, and it's been wonderful this week, and there's still a lap to go. Can Anderson do anything here?
I think so, because things change so quickly. Oh, look at Litvinenko in the background here. Super wide down the hill.
Absolute carnage as the rain has stopped a little bit here at Holliers. Bolevsky with the wipers on will be tiptoeing around. He has a gap of 1.5 seconds here.
awesome.
Up and over the crest. Oh, it is brilliant.
He can back it off now, because even if Anderson catches him up, he still has to try and pass him.
What a recovery.
I said the rain has stopped. It's not. Look, it's hammering down at the far end. It's raining more at that end than it is at this end. Into the last corner. Through the puddles. Oh, it's so nervous times, Andreas.
But they've also learned to understand the track more when they've done a few laps now, because it's just so greasy. Imagine this just with the rear-wheel drive.
Unbelievable stuff, it really is. Through the puddles at the bottom of the hill, through the right-hander, Belevsky coming up to take the jump.
Hats off.
So Belevsky only just scraped through in Q4. He made it into P12, he got to the back of the semis. He made it into P3, he got to the back of the final. He won in Portugal and he fights back for an outrageous win here in the most atrocious conditions. Hats off, Yuri Belevsky. Applause throughout the stadium here at Hollius.
That's awesome. That's
unbelievable.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
What a race, what a race. Wow. I can't believe how much action we've seen in that.
That was carnage. I feel for Turpainen, though, youngster, 16 years of age, leading World Rallycross or Euro RX1 in Hollius, the magic weekend, and ending P5. But he has heart and soul into this, so he'll be back.
Yeah, maybe just cracking a little bit under the pressure there. But here's the results then. So Yuri Belevsky, the comeback king, takes the win here in Euro RX in the final. Lucas Anderson on his debut, 16 years old, remember, takes P2. Mika Limitainen P3, Damien Linovic P4. Turpainen there, unfortunately, again he was leading the final, just couldn't quite make it work. And then Peter Hedstrom P6.